Hey guys, how are you? This is Jeff from the Tattooed Spirit. I have this really cool idea for this spread that's really not a spread, but it's just kind of a way to use your mind to sort of train it into the proper perspective so that you can begin to expect better, more positive things in your life. It's called Train Your Brain. It's going to be called the Train Your Brain Spread. It's really just going to be one card at a time. You're going to string it together. One card after the next card reading, after the next card reading. You're just going to tell the story. And I really got this idea because, after enough of tarot session clients and hypno session clients, talking all the cognitive aspects of both of those sessions, you really kind of get the idea really strongly and really, really fast that people can be very tend to looking at situations in a very negative aspect or a very, very positive aspect. And if they're sitting in your office looking for answers, looking for clues, looking for solutions, looking for guidance, supports, and some sort of instruction even in their life, they have the negative tend on things. And that's just because of a number of different reasons that we don't need to get into. But the point is that it's really important, I believe, in your readings, and it's really, really important whenever you read it for yourself, to be able to take the reframe. All reframing is to look at the same situation so that you're not lying to yourself. You're not telling a non-truth, but you're looking at the same situation in a slightly different way. You change your perspective to still be looking at it, so you're still telling the truth, but it feels a little bit better for you. It's bringing in that aspect of that emotional guidance scale that I talk so much about taking the situation, using the only free will that you have to look at it in a different way, to choose the thought that feels a little bit better, and then it makes that situation a little bit better to deal with. Solutions are able to come to you whenever you're in a better feeling place, a better feeling emotional space. Einstein and everyone else said if you can come up with a question in that particular mind space, the answer can't be there. You have to raise yourself away from that place where a question can be possible so that you can then have access to the answer. So that's what we're doing with this spread, is that we're training our brains. And whenever you get used to, I feel, looking at the card so that you're still honoring the tradition of whatever that card means to you truthfully. So you're not lying, you're not changing the meaning of the card, but you're changing your perspective on that card to literally and honestly feel better so that you get the more positive message from it. All right, because we all know about the Devil card, we all know about the Tower card, we all know about the Death card, and you can sell that really in a Train Your Brain negatively. That's super easy to do. There's so many videos about these scary cards that people just kind of get, they kind of get shy away from, whenever those cards actually are positive. And every card can be positive. If you do reversals or not, I suggest doing this spread just straight up, just so you're not sort of taken out of the loop with any sort of transition time that in your mind it takes to read a reversal card, unless you're super, super good at it. But just for practice, I like to just read these cards straight up and then just tell the story. Just tell the story. Just tell the story. Just telling the story of whatever happens to come up in the first card, and whatever happens to come up in the first card. I shot this video before, and the card that literally flipped out was the Fool. And I was like, holy hell, that is like the best card to tell any kind of story that you want to tell. Whenever you're just looking to train your brain to look for the positive aspects of any particular card, you train your brain to look for the positive aspects in any particular situation where you happen to find yourself in life. It is absolutely a practice that you can do, and that really, really sticks. You got to trust me. You got to trust me on this. Okay, guys, it's just the way your mind works. All right, when you look for the positive aspects will find you. So here we go. I did plenty of shuffling. Had a problem with the light, which is why I couldn't use that last video. But man, that Fool card came right out. I was like, holy shite. That was a good way to start. So we're just going to start brand new, fresh again. I'll hold the card up for you just so you get the idea. And I'm really not going to be going anywhere with this other than just having fun with it. But that's the message I really wanted to share with you guys, because I think you can add great value to your readings, unbelievable value to your clients whenever you're just trained to tell the truth about the card, honor the tradition as you have learned that particular card, but just look for the way that it feels good so that whatever message is comes across better for your client. Again, I don't want to hear no shit about, oh, you're lying to your client, you're not telling the truth, because there is no truth, guys. If you've studied anything about anything, science, quantum physics, philosophy, it is only perspective. That's the only quantifiable truth, is that perspective is different. So with that exceptionally long 5-minute commentary about why I love training my brain like this, I'm just going to get started. And you can stop at any time. This video could be ended up being 90 minutes long because sometimes I just kind of get going and I just kind of go. So here we go. First card, and I'm going to read these all face up, like I said, or maybe I didn't say it. Maybe I said that in my last video. I don't know, but here we go. Woo! All right, how about the Queen of Wands? How about the Queen of Wands? How about if you want to have the mindset of just loving your life? It's best to wake up and think of this particular queen first thing. And then just the imagery of that wonderful queen, right side up, holding her wand, just saying, I am exactly where I want to be, doing my life so that it's joyful. 7 of Cups. And in doing your life joyful, you can actually have a choice of all these different things that you want to do, knowing that the positive outcomes of those things are almost inherent in the desiring of whatever you happen to be wishing for. Fantastic. I like that story. How about the 7 of Coins, right? And in the process of waking up, in the process of saying, what do I want to do today? Because wherever I end up, it's going to be really, really good. How about the wonderful reward of knowing that that's going to work out well and you're still going to want more for yourself? You're going to be stable, secure, successful, 7, victory, success. And the glory of this card is that it's natural that you're always going to want more. So don't look at that as anything negative. You're always going to want to expand your experiences. Woo! And that even becomes more secure in your experience whenever you get the practice of applying your thoughts and actions and emotions to positive ends. You get to be like this charioteer. Gorgeous. Oh, and you know what even makes that even a better experience? Begin to put those ends to the relief and to the reward of other people. All right? The calling of the other people. Just to be able to help really revive your life by then having the directive benefit of how you're living your life to the people around you. How about that for a victory of the Chariot? Then we get into the 7 of Swords. I love the 7 of Swords so much. I always get something different from it, especially with this new Pagan Other Worlds deck. This is about, and what this card to me, and this particular staying positive, is that whenever you do find yourself in a rut, whenever you do find yourself getting locked up, how can I actually live my life for the benefit of other people while I make myself the best benefit, is to be able to think this creativity. Why? This is that Swords creativity, being a little bit sneaky, being a little bit, how can I kind of like be like the fox in this situation, all right? So there's always going to be these opportunities where you're seemingly going in the same way, but you can always go in that same way a little bit differently, you know, but still get to the same place, but be able to feel a little bit differently whenever you're there. And that always gets you in a brand new place. Being able to look at your journey, looking at your life, looking at the way you're doing things in a little different way from that 7 of Swords, it's always going to get you in a brand new place, this brand new state of being. And what a wonderful place to celebrate that new state of being is with the people around you. To really celebrate, really enjoy the feeling of community, knowing that as you're going someplace, all kind of other people are going to be going with you too. And you're going to be able to look around and say, the center of my being is attracting these people. I can trust these people or else they wouldn't be with me. Whenever you're holding true to the essence and purity of those beautiful 3 of Cups. King of Pentacles means whenever you live like this, you're almost guaranteed. In fact, you're absolutely assured that you're going to be materially very fine. You're going to be secure enough so that you don't have to worry about any sort of like the money issues, and most importantly, more about any of the other trickle downs of this wonderful coin suit. You know what I mean? Your thoughts will be more clear, your feelings will be more pure, your actions will be more positively directed, because here we go, the result of all the culmination of those other suits. It's fantastic. I love a king right there. How about this 5? Oh, the wonderful 5 of doing your life. This is the only 5 that has this wonderful positive aspect for me whenever I see it, because it's the nature of fire itself, is to be able to move and to be able to mix it up. And it's in the times whenever it comes in like this that you're like, you know what, this is just giving me a little bit of that contrast to kind of understand really where I now want to go. So anytime you see this 5, I hope you're like me. Just, oh man, it just reeks of such good information. I love it. And whenever you have those feelings, you have those situations where you are like really mixing it up with other people, that is really the process of life itself. That is truly, that's truly the intention of this wonderful Queen of Wands, to just bring you this sense that your soul is singing, that the universe is singing for you as it is looking down at you, sort of mixing it up. Look at that wonderful little reference there with that sun looking at that 5. Wonderful. What else is this story going to go? This story is going to go is if you're going to enter new realities. This is that wonderful infinity sign from that Pagan Otherworlds deck. You will enter a new reality in your every single day life. And at this point, you can just card stream, sort of get all of these things out of here and then start this brand new, which I'm going to do. Again, this video could go on for a long time, guys, but just to get the idea of how to reframe the same meaning of these wonderful cards in a way that just feels good. Train your brain, all right? So then you're getting into this whole new reality. We all know those people that are just sort of out there and they're just living in bliss and they look like aliens, all right? They're living, this is like temperance raised to like the infinity power. They're so well balanced. They're living on a whole different level. That's why I cleared that other stuff out of there. Let's see what happens to your reality whenever you get to the realization that this 5 of Wands is kind of what the whole intention of this Queen of Wands is all about. Oh, here we go. This means that you begin to embrace these opportunities where you begin to know what you don't desire. It gets you a chance to really, really immediately not dwell on these situations that are showing you this is not who you want to be, or making the decision this is not who you want to be, and to be able to love these situations that are giving you difficulty to better help, better understand where you want to go. A lot of people get stuck here. Trust me, I see this every single day in my office. People get stuck in this 5 of coins for months and months and months and months and months and months and months after a breakup, whenever they just realize, you know what, that's not where I wanted to be, so where do I want to go? Done. Easy. So love a good 5 of coins, guys. You know what? And then that just sends you off. That just absolutely sends you off in a brand new way. Understanding what you don't want, oh, that shows you exactly where you do want to go. Love this 8. Hope you guys can see this. Maybe I'm not holding it close to you guys. And then whenever you do that far enough and you're doing your life, you're doing your life, you're doing your life, and then you have this fantastic major card to come up and just say, you know what, you're going to have to stop that because your soul wants to grow, right? We remember what this death card is all about. This is like remembering, keeping you on your soul's path to be like, there's time to grow, time to grow. So you just keep on doing your life until the universe sort of chirps in and just say, no, you want to even be more balanced, even from this higher level of this infinity card. So let's just take pause. Let's clear out what the hell is not going to work for you as you're continuing to grow and grow and grow. Look how fast I'm talking, because this is so much fun. Once you get it in the flow, you just kind of go, 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 go. And then we get into this 9 of Wands, all right? This makes you really, really strong. We're not going to hold off and we're not going to focus on the aspect of like maybe you're battle worn, maybe you're exhausted, maybe you don't want to open up your heart, maybe you're scared to start something new, maybe you're just blah, blah, blah. We're going to concentrate on the aspect of this card that makes you the strongest wand right there. All right, it's a perfect example of a reframe. You could absolutely get stopped here and this be like, well, yeah, no, this is about just being beat up. This is about fighting all your battles. That guy's exhausted. He's got a bandage. If you're thinking about the RWS, that guy's got a bandage. I think there's some blood there, and he's holding off his heart with his stick, and he's holding a thing. But we want to reframe this. We want to reframe this and just say, but you know what? Living your life in this way, which is really what this highest intention to clear things out for you is to literally raise your spirit's light bulb wattage. You know what I mean? Raise the voltage. So how about that? And then we just continue. Whoo, and then moving on forward with all that new information being stronger and stronger. Now you have the experience and knowledge to know when to share whenever you need to share something, and know whenever you just need to hold in whatever you need to hold in. This card for me is all about communicating. Those thoughts are either holding you back, maybe they're not, but it's the card that gets stuck as people don't know whether they have help around them to ask for help as they're trying to get their boat into smoother waters, into a better place for themselves. All right, so you get strong. You get more experience to be able to know when to trust yourself more. This is the card, fantastic card of trust. You get what I'm saying here, guys? You get what I'm saying? You can look at all these cards as some sort of predictive thing and get all kind of wired up of what kind of warning and what kind of thing about this whole thing. But I'm going to end here with this card. This is the card that I was going to begin the other one with, but then there's something with the damn light. So then we end here at this fantastic full. I guess I should have been holding this card up there. Maybe I should have been holding a little bit closer. Next video, I'll hold it up real hard. Maybe I'll be like sticking out of there like this. And so we end the process just like we've ended our last cycle in the world, and we just came right back here and said, let's do it all again. Because at the end of the game, this is the only game in town, right, guys? And this is the other way we want to come back, and we want to start the whole process another way with other experiences to look forward to and other ways that we want the universe to help grow our soul so that we just continue to raise that wattage. All right. So anyway, what a wonderful way to end, because we started before. So this is the cycle. All right. As actually he looks back to the beginning at that fantastic. Look at that. They're like, look at that. Look at that. We started here. We ended there. It's just getting right back to this love of life. Just getting right back. And then you just do it again. You do it again. Do it again. Every single week. Every single week. So that's going to subconsciously program me to begin to look at the same situations that other people might look as shitty or crappy or just some sort of blah situation, but you automatically hear a conversation in a different way whenever you're feeling in a positive space. And it's still telling the truth about the cards. It's still honoring the tradition of the cards, but you look for the most positive aspect. Guys, I'm telling you, it trains your brains. You get into habits. Your brain's very elastic, and you'll begin to think more positively. I'm a pretty positive cat, but if I focused on the stuff that was going wrong, and there's plenty of stuff not happening right, I'd be a pretty miserable bitch right now, but I'm not. I'm the happy fool, because I know what's coming down the pike. I'll take care, guys. Bye.